Hi there, it's Nikki here. I'd just like to spend a little bit of time with you thinking about a very common frustration, which is seeing children doing a great job in their handwriting practice, but not seeing that transfer into their writing in other activities. Now, I want to reassure you so that you will then be able to reassure them. This is completely understandable. When we do handwriting practice, there's a very specific focus. There's not too much to do. And we can give all of our attention and energy into careful formations and thinking about positioning on the lines. This is a skill building activity. It's through repetition, small step consistent action, that we get the information we need to automate a handwriting style that is easy to read and useful and that the individual feels good about. When we do other activities and we're developing that handwriting style still, then there's just too much to think about initially. In any subject, there's information input that's got to be processed. And in terms of writing a response, then children have to think about and plan what they want to say, retrieve vocabulary from memory, order that vocabulary into sentences, think about punctuation, and the whole time there may be a little bit more distraction around in terms of noise and movement and time pressures that actually have an impact on handwriting. And what we want to do is to explain that to them, share that with them so that they don't feel bad about that difference and that they stay committed to the process of automating a style they feel good about. So I want to reassure and remind you that developing a complex skill like handwriting does take time. Just as an acorn needs the right conditions and time to develop and grow into an oak tree, children need the right support and time to develop handwriting that becomes automatic for them. I rather like these thoughts from Deepak Chopra. Your intent is for the future, but your attention is in the present. You must accept the present as it is, accept the present, and intend the future. So we are intending for children to have handwriting they feel good about, that's easy to read and is useful to them. And our attention in the present is helping them move towards that. So through our practices where they have that time to repeat and practice skills carefully and slowly, and through conversations where we help them to notice the differences in their handwriting depending on other factors, we are helping them in the present moment to move towards that intention. Whatever you put your attention on will grow stronger in your life. Whatever you take your attention away from will wither, disintegrate, and disappear. And what we are doing in our role is continually helping them to keep their attention on handwriting alongside everything else that they're learning about. And if we don't do that, then we see a deterioration because the focus is taken away. I hope this has been useful reflection time for you. I'd like to leave you with something to think about and talk to others about. I'd love to hear from you if you'd like to share your thoughts. If you have been frustrated or concerned about lack of transfer from practice to other writing, just be interested and curious in why that is. What's going on for you? Does it make you feel any concern about your ability in helping children with that transfer? Does it make you doubt the process? What are your worries and fears in not seeing that transfer at this stage?